Hi, this is Greg and Paul, and welcome to our fourth LEGO News and Views Roundup for the month of October. This month saw Disney release the final trailer to the world for the up-and-coming movie Rise of Skywalker. LEGO gets into top gear and continues its Rebuild the World initiatives, and Speed Champions gets a little wider and a little wilder with the release of 2 Jaguars for January. Whilst here at London Bridge Bricks, we've been busy bees building Overwatch's rolling mech Wrecking Ball, the infamous Star Wars Slave 1, and the cool, calm and collected Yoda. And of course, having recently made it to a century of subscribers, we can reveal the winner of our LEGO giveaway competition. More on all that later. This is the LBB News. Here we go. LEGO this month kicked off a new initiative called LEGO Replay. This new initiative is simple and brilliant and part of LEGO's Rebuild the World. So let's dive in and take a look. LEGO is partnering with Giveback Box, whereby you can pass on your spare or pre-loved LEGO bricks to share with kids and pass on the power of play. Giveback Box will do all the sorting and cleaning, and all they ask is that you only place LEGO bricks in the boxes. And being LEGO, even Duplo is welcomed. In a nutshell, there are 3 simple steps. You box it, you print the label, and you ship it. Then, those bricks will be distributed to Teach for America and the Boys and Girls Clubs of Boston, so those bricks can be used for what they're designed for, fueling those children's imaginations. Now, Tim Brooks, LEGO's Vice President for Corporate Responsibility, said, LEGO Replay is an exciting new pilot program in the US, where we invite fans to donate their used bricks and pass them along to children in need of play. Just like the Hunting the White Rabbit advert, this one is equally fun, lavish and colourful to watch, with all sorts of people looking down into boxes and pouring their donated LEGO bricks into them. We have a hero minifigure flying through the air and a roller coaster car assembling around him, landing on, yep, you've guessed it, a long tall roller coaster which races through a LEGO city, going up and down and around the bends and eventually pouring out a box's destination to the joy of a classroom full of kids. It's a snappy advert and is a sign of LEGO's commitment to getting people involved and excited about the Rebuilding the World initiative. From an environmental point of view, our world is filling up with discarded plastics, and of course LEGO is made of plastic, but a single plastic moulded brick of LEGO is part of a much bigger system, and not something to be thrown away after it's been used just the once. LEGO made 60 years ago is still compatible with LEGO made today, and this is why LEGO has transcended generations. Think of all those boxes filled with LEGO waiting patiently in attics, sheds and basements to one day be sculptured into a house, a train or a swooshable spaceship. And think of all those kids out there that want to do just that. Well, the Replay initiative will bring that to them. We know people don't throw away their LEGO bricks, said Tim Brooks. The vast majority hand them down to their children or grandchildren, but others have asked us for a safe way to dispose or donate their bricks. So, with Replay, they have an easy option that's both sustainable and socially impactful. Sustainability ideas and practices are key to the LEGO Group's ethos, and LEGO is making inroads into developing sustainable plastics. As we reported last month, LEGO has invested in offshore wind farms in Germany and the UK and has already started producing elements made from plant-based polyethylene. These are the first of many steps towards LEGO achieving its mission of making all bricks sustainable by 2030. In a Financial Times article published just a few weeks ago, it's come to light that LEGO are looking into the possibility of a LEGO brick renting service, which would be a great idea if you can't afford a large set but wish to experience the build. Now, looking at the bigger picture, that means LEGO is taking less resource out of the ground in the form of fossil fuels and reusing what it has already manufactured, yet creating a revenue stream. And if that became a reality, it would become a part of LEGO's Planet Promise. Further details of the LEGO renting service idea article can be found down in the description below. The program is at the pilot stage and is currently only based in the US, but if the proof of concept is deemed successful, then the initiative will be rolled out to more locations. Tim Brooks went on to say, play has the power to change children's lives. When children play, they learn how to problem solve, collaborate and think creatively. and we believe that getting Lego bricks into the hands of more children will inspire their creativity and their curiosity and give them the tools to rebuild the world. Once the program is complete by spring 2020, the team will evaluate the possible expansion of the program. Now, the Replay initiative from Lego is a gift that will potentially keep giving for even more generations to come, and certainly a story that we'll be keeping a close eye on here at the LBB News. Tell us down below in the comments what your thoughts and feelings for the Replay initiative is, and what do you do with your spare Lego? And if you like our news stories, please do let us know by clicking that thumbs up, and if you're new here, hit that subscribe button. Coming up from the LBB News, a new Lego idea is unearthed, and who has made it through October to the 10k club. And Lego is planning on releasing 2 wild cats into the Speed Champions arena this coming January. More on that soon. Now it's time to take a look at this month's Lego Ideas news. For those out there that are new to Lego Ideas, in a nutshell, it's Lego sets designed by fans for fans of Lego. Unravelling that a little further, it's a platform for creative Lego fans to submit and present their projects and have them voted upon by other Lego fans with the hope of achieving the coveted 10,000 support threshold. Then, from that stage, their project goes into review by Lego Ideas panelists. Now, via various variables, they then decide on whether the project gets made into an official Lego set. And after all that, if your proposal gets picked, it's then given the Lego designer makeover and goes into development until it's ready to be manufactured. During this part of the LBB News, we discuss what new projects and sets have achieved that 10,000 threshold. A project that caught our eye last month is the Planet Express delivery ship by Nicola Stucci. This project was only submitted in September and shot straight to the moon, achieving the coveted support of 10,000 in no time at all. This spaceship is based on a comedic cartoon Futurama and is a classic retro looking spacecraft with hints of Flash Gordon and Thunderbirds 2 about it. Altogether, this set uses 2,441 parts. From the base upwards, this design really works for me. The landing gear, the rear towel and the roof detaches, giving it that playable appeal. With all that internal space, it feels fitting that we get several of the crew members in Lego minifigure form as well. Just think, Bender for example would look awesome. Equally, this project looks great on display, with an intricate snot designed tiled landing platform with Technics gearing used to hold the ship in an upwards position. That alone is made up from nearly 800 parts. Nicola's description says, Futurama is my absolute favourite cartoon series, so making the Planet Express ship in the Lego was something that I had in mind for a while. Some challenges of this model were managing to keep its curves, smoothness and crazy angles, while also maintaining its cartoonish style. And we totally agree he's done a great job. Good luck to Nicola during the review phase, and a link to his Planet Express delivery ship ideas project can be found in the description below. Next on the Lego Ideas menu is a proposal that has scurried up the support league, which is Ratatouille Open the Doors by Brick Project, and this is inspired by Disney Pixar's 2007 animated movie. The first thing that grabs you is the level of detail that this project has on show, not only internally but externally as well. If you was a critic, you might describe it as magnifique. Brick Project says in his description, because most of the scenes take place in the kitchen, I decided to recreate mostly the whole cookhouse in my project, but I still kept a little place to show a little scene for the restaurant, which he does brilliantly. He has created a beautiful Lego Ideas project that is intricately detailed and easy to display, yet playable. The kitchen is lavishingly detailed and is the heart of the project with all its splendid kitchenware. There is an island in the centre with pots and pans placed on plenty of worktop space, and an array of vegetables waiting to be prepared. To one side of the kitchen you have a small dining area with a single round table, but look closer above one of the kitchen arches and you can see a microscale seating area specially created for our rodent friends, a clever and thoughtful addition to Brick Project's design. Externally, Gusto's restaurant comes with iron street lamps and lanterns leading into the restaurant. There are downpipes running into water butts, and the beige, blue, sandy green and orange tiles are of course easy on the eye. Brick Project's proposal is a masterclass on how to market your project for the Lego Ideas platform. It even comes with a downloadable booklet called The Art of the Lego Ratatouille and a nicely put together animated story. Let us know below in the comments what you think of this project, and while you're there, give us a thumbs up, and as they say in France, bon appetit. Making it a trio of LEGO idea projects hitting 10k last month is the LEGO Typewriter by Steve Guinness, who was a contestant in the UK version of LEGO Masters. Over the past 18 months, his design has gone through several iterations, including the keyboard layout. In one of his updates, he explained that he wanted to keep the size of the typewriter as small as he possibly could. This meant altering the layout of his then typical QWERTY keyboard and deciding to omit the spacebar and several other less important keys and keep the focus of the layout on the primary lettered keys. The result is a piece count that is a wholesome 1,254 bricks. Steve went on to say in his notes, "I'm dedicating the idea to my wife Rachel, who is my best friend and an amazing support to me. She always believes in me and is an amazing encouragement to me in everything I do. I would love to be able to walk into a LEGO store with Rachel and my children Daisy and Obi and see my design on the shelves." Well Steve, we here at London Bridge Bricks hope your dream comes true. Let us know in the comments below your thoughts on Steve's typewriter project, and perhaps if you was ever considering creating a LEGO Ideas project, what would your idea be? Coming up, we announced the winner of our LEGO giveaway competition, and LEGO smashes the new Star Wars wave like a wrecking ball. But next, LEGO Ideas unearthed their latest set called Dinosaur Fossils, set number 21320, which was originally submitted by Jonathan Brunn, otherwise known as Muckin, during April 2017. The set includes 2 dinosaurs, 1 pterosaurus, and even a minifigure sapien skeleton with its own plinth and 1 fully fleshed out, or so to speak, minifigure. All in, this set is comprised of 910 bricks. And the LEGO marketing is pitched towards a building kit for adults. The 2 displayable dinosaur fossils are the popular Tyrannosaurus Rex and the Triceratops, and the flying reptile being the infamous Pteranodon. The minifigure is an adventurous looking paleontologist, who comes well kitted with a magnifying glass, hammer and chisel. The set comes with 3 booklets covering each individual build. The T-Rex is understandably the tallest, with a height of 17 cm and a length of 39 cm. The original proposal put forward by Frenchman Jonathan Brunn was quite different, using 5 dinosaurs and beige coloured LEGO elements. To keep costs down, LEGO has settled on a solid choice of 3, and due to specialist pieces needed to go with white, which I still think looks great. The stands are nicely constructed, but I was a little disappointed to learn that the plaque names are stickers and not prints. Again, that would have helped keep the price of the set down. The Natural History exhibit will be retailing in the UK for £54.99, the US for $59.99 and Australia for $100. It's a great way to learn about these creatures that once wandered the earth, and is probably a must-have for all Jurassic fans. And I don't feel it's necessary just for adults, as children who are on the journey of learning about fossils will discover more than just a great LEGO Ideas set, and we're sure it will do well too. The set is available in-store and online from November the 1st. To learn a little bit more about Jonathan and his inspiration for this project, check out the link in the description below for a 10k Club LEGO Ideas interview. And while you're there, let us know your thoughts on the LBB news in the comments below. Coming up, brick artists Nathan Sawyer and Brandon Griffith recreate the famous Friends Central perk scene and redefine the meaning of the term LEGO set. And we announced the winner of our LEGO giveaway competition. But first, October saw the release of 2 new Overwatch sets, Junkrat and Roadhog, set number 75977, and one featured only this week on London Bridge Bricks, Wrecking Ball, set number 75976. Now, this ticks several boxes for me personally. 1, it's my first Overwatch set that I've built. 2, it's my first mech. And 3, the price point for this set is really good value, retailing in the UK at £17.99. However, I managed to get it when it was lightly discounted on Amazon just recently, so I thought, why not? The set comes with 227 pieces, which makes it a smidgen under 8p a brick. The star of the set has to be Specimen 8 himself, Hammond, who is a tiny and highly intelligent genetically modified hamster who pilots the Wrecking Ball mech. For a figure that is no more than 2 cm tall, he comes well moulded and well detailed, and even sporting a backpack. He pilots the mech from the upper section of the mechanical sphere. His cockpit position is flanked between two LEGO Speed Champion car bonnet panels. Hammond himself is perched on a light blue round tile with open stud that retracts when an orange lever is pulled across, lowering Hammond down into the hull of the mech, allowing for the upper submarine-like hatch to be closed. To the rear of the mech there is an intricately printed 8x8 dish, and towards the front there is another nicely printed curve piece as well. There are several small stickers, but nothing to be worried about in applying. You could, if you preferred, leave them, but the ham and the number 8 sticker located to the front area of the cockpit are definitely worth adding. The 4 legs of the mech are constructed from Technic ball joints that connect to the main body using Technic brick modified 2x2 with ball receptacles. It's a robust and dexterous connection that works brilliantly, not only for posing, but when retracting the legs inwards for when the mech transforms into its rolling mode. Due to the indentations around the body, it can't roll smoothly, but give it a hard enough push and it will roll in a general straight line. Luckily, it's a hardy construction and won't fall apart. Hammond Hamster may be small and cute looking, but don't be fooled. His mech is powerful with lots of cool looking sandy green armour, large articulated cannons pivoting on the side of the mech. And those quad legs make Hammond a formidable adversary in universe, and both he and his mech are recreated in LEGO form faithfully. It's a fun and good looking set, and it's a good addition for fans of mechs and Overwatch alike, and it gets a big thumbs up from us. Now, talking of thumbs, if you like what you're watching, give us a thumbs up too. One of our favourite LEGO magazines is Brick Fanatics. In issue 10, they interview LEGO model designer Won T Chi, who walks the reader through the development of both the new Overwatch sets, Junkrat and Roadhog and Wrecking Ball. So check out the Brick Fanatics magazine where you can. Issue 11 has just been published and details of their magazine can be found in the description below. Here at London Bridge Bricks, we have more mechs coming soon. As shown in our last LEGO haul, we'll have the Ninjago 70615 Fire Mech. Interestingly, tell us in the comments below if you're into building mechs and what themes do you like to get them from, or do you happen to just make custom ones? It would be remiss of us not to mention Triple Force Friday. October the 4th hits and boom, lunchtime lands and Paul and I can be found in London's Leicester Square store shopping for the new sets. I picked up the impressive Yoda and Paul picked up arguably the best looking set of the new wave, Kylo Ren's shuttle, set number 75256. And because we both spent over £75, we both got the Battle of Endor promo. During Triple Force Friday, we did a live stream. I built about 5% of Yoda and Paul practically finished the shuttle. If you want to see that, click the card above or check out the description below for the links to the stream. Kicking off with the promoted main man, Supreme Leader Kylo Ren. He has taken over the role of Snoke since Kylo outwitted him in the previous movie, The Last Jedi. His helmet has a new print showing the red outlines, emphasising where he's had it reconstructed. The effect is marble-like. He's still sporting his unorthodox lightsaber and his face alternates between angry and really crazy angry. Next, we have two Knights of Ren. As yet, they don't individually have names, and one is certainly more subtle Sith-like than the other, but both look mysterious and dangerous. One comes with a medieval looking axe, like the kind that you see in a haunted house attached to an antique knight of armour. He is sporting a new hoodie element to his robes, the same as the new Ben Kenobi from set 75246. Except this one's in black. His face paint is interesting with a metallic look about it, so it could be a mask or it could be his actual face. Now the other Knight of Ren clearly enjoys blowing things up. He has two thermal detonators printed across his torso and one to hand. He also has a hilt printed across the left side of his hip and down his leg. His face has no printing, but he does have an intricate pearl grey helmet and mask. Very little is known about the Knights of Ren. Are they from Luke's Academy? Are they Sith Inquisitors? Are they even Force sensitive? They were conspicuous by their absence during The Last Jedi, and from what pictures have been released, it appears like there are 6 in what I'm sure will unfold to be a complex and interesting fellowship. Personally, I'm hoping LEGO release a battle pack including the extra 4 members. Those, I'm sure, will sell by the bucket loads. All that will be revealed come the 19th of December when the movie Rise of Skywalker is released worldwide. Next, we have the mundane looking General Pryde, another character that we know little about but whom is being compared to the First Order's answer to Moff Tarkin. He comes in a grey uniform that, to be fair to LEGO, is a good representation. However, they got the hairpiece wrong. Richard E. Grant, who plays General Pryde, has much darker hair, and this would have finished him off much more accurately. And then we have the ever faithful standard First Order Trooper. This one being the Mark II with the slimmer mouth markings across the helmet, and of course he comes with the angry clone face. As always, these look great. Understandably though, we get a lot of these in the Star Wars sets. Moving on swiftly, we have the Sith Trooper, but don't be fooled, this isn't just a First Order Trooper wearing a red uniform. These will be part of an elite force, perhaps something along the lines of the Praetorian Guards. The print across the torso is spot on, and through his hips and legs the details are matched up very well. It uses the same helmet as the First Order Trooper, but moulded in red. His weapon of choice is a heavy blaster that comes with a slightly awkward sight. That said, I appreciate the mix of red and black. In this, the latest LEGO Star Wars wave, this is the only set you can get the Sith Trooper in. Before I get to the comparisons between this version of Kylo's shuttle and its predecessor, let's focus on this one for a moment. Firstly, this set is slick. There is something about the Star Wars universe using the black and red combination that just oozes the dark side of the Force. The greebling along the top looks good, and the roof of the fuselage lifts upwards, revealing the bridge area for the 3 figs to sit along, and a couple of clips for weapons for storage. The front screen uses trans red to good effect, and the underside has a rather useless ramp. Then round to the stern area, you have the trans orange exhausts surrounded by thrusters made from wheel hubs. Grip and turn the thrusters and the wings splay outwards. And to finish off the look, you pull back a pin halfway up each wing and twist it round to fully extend the wings, finishing off a great looking Upsilon class shuttle. There is a trade-off using this mechanism, whereby it takes up much more interior space compared to the original 75104 version. But the original Kylo Ren shuttle's colour was completely grey, when in universe it should have been black. The screen along the front of the shuttle has been updated to the correct colour as well, in other words trans red, whereas the original was trans clear. The original had the spring-loaded shooters installed on the wing, whereas the new one has them mounted under the hull. For a really good review and breakdown of the comparison between the original and updated colour corrected version of Kylo Ren's shuttle, see Jang over at Jang Bricks for an excellent comparison. Details of course are in the description below. So my final thoughts on this 1005p set are, if the original 75104 shuttle had been the correct colour, I probably wouldn't bother, but because it has been updated to reflect the much more accurate representation of the in-universe shuttle, and the tweak to the wings being that they now are able to fold outwards, mixing in a strong selection of figures, albeit I would have swapped a standard trooper for another Sith Trooper, this set is a much improved rendition and a worthy purchase to anyone's LEGO Star Wars collection. So much so that even Kylo Ren himself might be able to crack a smile. With all that in mind, what did you think of the latest Star Wars wave? And what was your experience from building any of those sets? Yoda was an epic build, and I enjoyed the process of building him from the frame outwards. And once I'd finished, I was really happy with the completed sculpture. What do you think the Knights of Ren are all about? Let us know your thoughts on all that in the comments below. And if you like what we're doing here at the LBB News, why not stick around and hit that subscribe button and check the bell notifications so you know when we send out new content. Coming up, we give you details of new stuff coming your way from London Bridge Bricks, LEGO changes up into top gear and partners with the BBC. But first, we have the announcement of London Bridge Bricks' first ever LEGO giveaway competition. To enter, all you had to do was subscribe to the channel, give the LBB News video a thumbs up and add a comment. Thank you to everyone who took part, and we're happy to say the winner is Nickamore. Congratulations Nickamore, and thank you for entering. Please do get in touch with us and we'll post out the prizes to you straight away. You can find our email address down in the description below. Thank you once again to everyone who took part, we really appreciated the response. Stay tuned to the LBB News as our next LEGO giveaway will take place again as soon as we hit the 200 subscribers. And if you want up to the minute news, views, photographs and videos from London Bridge Bricks, you can follow us on Instagram and Twitter. Last month, the LEGO Ideas set 21319 was released as part of the Friends 25th anniversary. Continuing the LEGO celebration of the classic 90s sitcom, Warner Brothers Television commissioned brick artists Nathan Sawyer and Brandon Griffith to recreate the famous Friends Central Perk scene in full life-size scale, made of Lego and displayed in Las Vegas. From Gunther's barista bar with cakes and cups to the various well-worn sofas, even Phoebe's guitar and Central Perk window signage feature in this special Lego setting. In an interview at people.com, Nathan said, "As an artist, my role is to inspire folks. I want to inspire them to enjoy and be creative and explore a little more and maybe even pick up a brick or two. Nostalgia is key in what I do," he says. "Everyone has snapped a Lego brick together, everyone has seen Friends or experienced it at some point in their lives. So it made sense that those things would come together in a nostalgic way." Using over 1 million bricks, Nathan and Brandon have faithfully recreated the life-size set, which is 700 square feet in size and took the team 1800 hours of work. It's been earmarked by the Guinness World of Records for the largest Lego replica TV set ever to be recreated, and without doubt, Joey, Phoebe, Rachel, Monica, Chandler, Ross and Gunther would be impressed. If you would like to read a little bit more on the event, check out Madison Roberts' article from people.com. The link to that can be found down in our description below. And tune in during November for an unboxing and speed build of the LEGO Ideas Friends set, where I'm going to get a little help from a big fan of the TV show. In other news, have you ever dreamt of owning a Jaguar? When I was a kid, I'd have a Jaguar for my weekly cruising car and a Porsche for my weekend getaways to the countryside. Problem was, I discovered Lego, and as they say, the rest is history. Lego revealed last month that they are releasing a twin pack of Speed Champions, and yes, they're Jags. The Formula E Panasonic Jaguar Racing Gen 2 car and a Jaguar I-Pace E-Trophy, set number 76898. Both cars represent Jaguar's latest all-electric SUV and Formula E car. Both cars have a striking blue and black livery, and the chassis for the I-Pace car is built upon a new moulded 6x12 modified plate element, making the builds of each car more durable. This new mould will become the main chassis for more Speed Champions sets in the future, and will be a start of the Speed Champions themed vehicles widening slightly, from 6 to 8 studs. Take for example the 1974 Porsche 911 Turbo, set number 75895. It's a great looking car, but the wider chassis will give it a less narrow and maybe a more realistic look. As yet, the piece count or price hasn't been revealed. However, the twin set of Jaguars will be the springboard for the Speed Champions 2020 range, and will be available to buy online and from your local Lego store from the 1st of January next year. So what's your thoughts on the widening of the Speed Champions? Do you think it will give them a more realistic look, and does it mean Lego has the opportunity to give us 2 minifigures in each set now that they're wide enough to house 2 seats? And as we have a new year coming up on the horizon, what Speed Champions car would you like to see coming out? Let us know in the comments below, and if you're new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and click that bell so you get notified as and when we upload new content. And finally, keeping with the theme of cars due for release in 2020, we have this snippet of news that came out early October, when news broke that the BBC's Top Gear is getting its own Lego set. Jason Easy, head of licensing UK at the BBC Studios, said, "We are extremely excited to have partnered with Lego Technic. Both brands enjoy a very close relationship with their fans, and it's certainly a natural fit for both, and we're really looking forward to seeing the Lego Technic set hit the shelves next year." Since the famous 3 of Richard Hammond, James May and Jeremy Clarkson left, Top Gear's presenters have gone through several iterations. But with Technics, it's likely that no minifigs will come with the set, so that's a headache that Lego and the BBC have nicely manoeuvred. According to the BBC, Top Gear reaches over 350 million viewers globally across over 200 territories, making it the world's most viewed factual programme. And on that bombshell, let us know in the comments below if you watch Top Gear and if you'd like to see at least a Stig minifigure come out with the Technics set. Looking ahead to November from Lego, we'll have news on the sets coming our way in the weird and wacky shape of trolls, and we'll have more details around the DC Comics collectible minifigs that are rumoured to include a variation of the Batman's first comic book appearance and Wonder Woman from 1966. We'll also find out if the rumour is true that there is a collectible minifigure price increase pending. Watch out for the news that down the road from us here in London, LEGO are opening up a pop-up store in Covent Garden and will be selling wooden toys, which, in case you don't know, was originally what LEGO once sold. And of course, we have Black Friday on the horizon, so watch out for all those LEGO promos and let us know down below what sets you've got your eyes on. And looking ahead from London Bridge Bricks, we'll be building the LEGO Friends idea set, as well as the Dragon Boat Race and Star Wars Death Star Escape, and 1 or 2 special videos as well. Paul and I will be live streaming during the evening of Friday the 8th of November, so please do tune in for that and say hi. We'll also be live streaming with Brick Hive through the course of November as well, so do follow us on Twitter and Instagram to find out when and where that's happening. Congratulations once again to Nick and Moore, and a big thank you to everyone who took part. We're very grateful, and we'll have another giveaway soon, we hope, when we hit that double century. This has been the LBB News for October 2019. Please do comment with your views and suggestions below in the comments. We always read them, and we certainly always reply to them. We'll leave you now with some pictures looking back at October. Goodbye.
Mm-hmm.